Hey folks, welcome to GunSmoke Farmstead. I'm Matt, and this is Robin, and it's time for another When the Smoke Clears.
We are doing this segment just to kind of give a more personal look at what our lives are like here on the farmstead as we get more acclimated into homesteading life and the fun parts and the trials. So if you haven't seen the first episode, we should call it an episode, right?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the first episode, go ahead and click here to watch that. Otherwise, welcome to our channel.
So we have been kind of radio silent for the last several weeks because it was deer season. We are doing our best to live as much off of the land as we possibly can. So deer hunting is a major source of our meat for the entire year. So we tend to take it pretty seriously and hunt pretty hard all fall long. So I'm just gonna give you a quick recap on kind of how our deer season went and just how everything happened. This is actually the first year in about 15 years that I have not been able to hunt opening weekend. I actually had to work, and I did not get home until Monday the 7th, which is the third day of the season.
We're in Minnesota. We're in northern Minnesota, by the way. I know that not all of the rifle or shotgun seasons line up across the U.S.
Right. So in Minnesota, our season started November 5th. So I was not able to hunt until November 7th. But I was lucky enough to get the rest of deer season off of work. So we had a total of 7 days to hunt out of the 9-day season. So I worked until 7 a.m. Monday morning and then had to make the drive home, which is about a 4-hour trip from where I work. On my way home, I happened to come across a really nasty car accident. It was a semi versus a passenger vehicle, and the passenger vehicle definitely lost. I used to be a firefighter and a first responder, so I had the skills and the tools to be the first responder on the scene of that accident, and so that kind of took some extra time on my trip home and kind of almost set the tone for
Definitely took a toll on you that day and that week.
Yeah. So it was a fatal car accident. Out of respect for the family, we won't go into any further detail than that, but glad it was me rather than anyone else that could have possibly stopped and dealt with that, but
God definitely puts you in the right place for those. This is not even close to the first time that he has come across something like that, and it's been several times since we've been dating and married.
Yeah.
But it's happened.
So that's how my deer season started on Monday. My brother came up the following day, right around noon. What?
Uncle Nick!
Yeah. The boys love Uncle Nick. He actually hasn't done a lot of deer hunting. We used to do a lot of duck hunting together, but it's been a number of years. He hunted with me 2 years ago, I think it was. But it was only a few days, and I don't think we were successful. But still fun. Love hanging out with my brother. Anyway, he got up around noon on Tuesday, and we pretty much headed straight out to the stand after that, after we got everything situated. And that lucky little turd, he shot a really nice buck that night. We'll show you a picture here. Which actually, he said was the smaller of the two deer that he saw that night. So that was pretty impressive. I saw one minutes after he shot that one. I wasn't able to connect on it, but that was pretty cool. So the next day we went out, and I don't think we saw anything.
On Wednesday, I don't think anybody saw anything on Wednesday.
No, Nick took a shot Wednesday evening and missed.
Oh, yeah. Did he have Malachi with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Malachi was sitting in the stand with him, and apparently a few does walked out and he took a shot, and there was just too much brush. So then the next morning, Robin and I actually had the chance to sit in the stand together, and a small buck came out. I was waiting for Robin to shoot, and she pulled the trigger and the gun went click. So
It's to both of our surprise.
yeah, there was a round in the chamber. It was a light strike. Not really sure exactly what happened, but I was ready and took a shot pretty much as soon as I heard the click. So we got that. It was just a little spike buck. Great meat for the freezer. And then when I went looking for that deer, Robin was still in the blind. I kicked up another deer and was able to shoot that one as well. So got a 2 for that morning. That was pretty cool. I think that was Thursday. So Nick went home Thursday afternoon, and I don't think we saw him much after that.
No.
But that weekend we started to try to process deer, and my buck pole that the deer were hanging on snapped in half, which you guys probably saw the pictures of. It was a very eventful season, that's for sure.
Lots of lessons learned.
So
I'm still not sure what happened with the buck pole that it snapped.
well, it was so cold out that the deer froze and the skin froze on. So when I was trying to skin it, which I used the truck method, basically you peel the skin down to about the shoulders, you take a rock, put it in the skin and tie a rope around it, and just pull all the skin right off with the truck. It's nice and easy, and that's how I've always done it. Takes minutes.
Not when they're frozen.
Nope. And I
Instead,
mean,
you just pull the whole buck pole down.
yeah, they froze solid that first night. There was no hope.
Oh.
Yep. So, and then there was a 2-week break in between rifle season and the start of muzzleloader season.
Yeah.
So,
And we basically just worked on processing one of the deer in that time, catching up on some firewood. We caught up on a lot of your videos that we follow.
we did take some time to try to winterize our chickens. We
Yes, a
had
little.
a few ups and downs there. We bought a heated water, which, if you guys watch Old Swede's Farm, they came highly recommended from Rich. Rich is awesome. He's helped us out with a lot of information from his videos. He's been great. So go check him out.
And the
But-
water, by the way, is great. There's nothing wrong with it.
No,
Oh, user error.
they work great, and we thought we were going to cheat the system a little bit. So this type of water has a heated base on it, and the bucket or tube or whatever you want to call it that holds the water just locks into the base, which we wanted to try to keep chicken poop and chickens off of the top of it. So I built a little, basically wishing well looking type thing to put the base on and keep the chickens off of it and the poop out of it so they could still get to their water. And I put one of the roof panels on hinges so we could just flip it open and fill it up. Well, my brilliant idea was to just cut a hole in the top of the thing so we could just take pitchers of water and fill it up. Not realizing that,
Which I didn't protest. I thought it was going to work too because for some reason we both had the same brain fart at the same time.
Yep. Oh, we did not realize that it needs to be sealed in order to hold the water. So cutting the hole in there, all of the water just completely drained out of it. Right away. No vacuum to hold the water in, so
We both just stood there staring at it, knowing what just happened.
we might be able to get a replacement thing for it, but
For the top.
yeah, we went on the old Amazons there, and we actually bought just a cheap, what was it, like $8 or $9 aquarium heater, and that's been working great. So we have another video about that if you want to check that out.
Yep.
So that's what we've been doing the couple of weeks between rifle season and muzzleloader season. We have been hunting since the November 26th is when muzzleloader season starts, and we have not seen many deer at all. I think I saw two 2 days ago that were way too far away and on the other side of a tree line. Couldn't even.
It's already December.
Yep. So.
What happened to the fall?
Yep. We do have one more week of muzzleloader season, and then life can return back to normal for a few weeks anyway. Right
before ice fishing starts.
Yep, before Christmas and ice fishing and predator hunting, which we are starting to take some steps and doing some planning on possibly starting a predator hunting guide service by next winter. So if that's something you might be interested in, reach out to us, send us an email or leave a comment.
Yeah.
Let us know if you have any interest or if that's something that sounds fun to you. We'd love to gauge what people think about that.
And if you're in the area, I mean, we're in northern Minnesota, we're closer to North Dakota. If you're in that general area, let us know what your thoughts are, what your interest is, what your land looks like. If you have been seeing a lot of predators, obviously we'll be keeping it pretty local for our business. So it'd be good to hear back from people who are around here, what they're seeing on their land.
Yeah. Or if you have too many coyotes or predators on your land and want somebody to come take care of them, drop us a line.
Yeah, so we, the next few weeks, we're just going to be, I mean, finishing out this muzzleloader season. We'll be catching up on processing the rest of the deer that we do have, and hopefully we'll have one or two more to help fill out.
Kind of a pain in the butt with two kids. We have to take turns hunting, and we have to share a gun. We only have the one good muzzleloader, so.
And you know, we're on a regular homeschool schedule and everything. We got a lot of stuff around here to get done and keeping the house warm. And so, so yeah, we're going to be getting ready for Christmas. I can't believe we're only a few weeks away from that. Like,
yeah.
Oh, we got to finish shopping. Who's done with their Christmas shopping? We've been a little bit hesitant to make big plans just because we don't know what it'll look like to be gone from the homestead in the dead of winter, when we have chickens that need to be cared for, and yeah, we just want to make sure that we have everything kind of settled that needs to be taken care of here if we're going to leave. Like Matt said, he drives 4 hours when it comes to work, so, and he stays with family that's closer to work, and that's where we came from, is that Anoka, Coon Rapids, Blaine area. And so we're trying to figure out, you know, if we go down for Christmas, what's that going to look like as far as making sure the chickens are all set up with what they need, and
timing it out for work.
Timing it out for work, timing it out for the heat for the house, making sure we're just not setting ourselves up to come back to a disaster.
Yeah.
So
we've had enough of those. We don't need anymore.
So we're thinking we're probably going to go down to my family's Christmas, probably just do a very like abbreviated, like 24 hours is it time frame to visit my family, because we don't really have anything in place for the chickens to be able to get in and out with us not here, and that's a concern. And then wanting to make sure that their water stays up above that water heater that we have out there and that it's not freezing. So yeah, we're just trying to figure out what that would all look like for being done for that 24 hours over Christmas, which is something so crazy to have to consider. We never used to have to think about that kind of stuff in, you know, the old suburban lifestyle.
Yep.
So this is very different.
Turn the thermostat down a couple of clicks and head out for the weekend.
Yep. So we're going to plan on that, and then a couple weeks after Christmas, we're going to go to a hotel that's like
an hour from here.
Yeah, to meet up with Matt's family. We're going to have a fun pool party Christmas. That's become kind of a tradition on that side of the family. I think
it's nice. You make a mess, you do what you got to do, you get some sleep and hang out in the pool, and then you go home.
Yeah. Yep.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. So that's going to be our Christmas, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. And
yep. By the time that's all done with, it's hard water fishing season, and then getting right into predator hunting season, and no more rest.
Take time for rest.
I'm tired.
Yeah, well, you're just getting over being sick. That was another thing that we had going on the last few weeks. We had some influenza running through our house.
Missed a few days of work last week, and I'm still not feeling very well, but gotta get after it.
You're getting better, I can tell.
Yeah.
You look better. So let us know what you guys are doing for Christmas. What are your plans? And drop us comments below, and And how did you do for hunting season? Did you go deer hunting? Is it still going where you are? Is it over with?
Need any help with predators?
Yeah, let us know what's going on with you guys, and we'll be catching up on a lot of your videos soon. And we have a lot more content that we're going to be producing, a lot more that is already done that we have to put out still, so that'll be coming out soon. And yeah, I think that's it. We had a good Thanksgiving in the mix too. I almost forgot about that.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we just stayed home and had a small Thanksgiving. I think this is the first time ever we've done that.
Yeah.
Just the 4 of us. But it was good. We had tacos. We had Thanksgiving tacos. We did not do turkey because I don't think anybody in our house is a huge
We didn't have a whole lot of time.
turkey fan. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of time, but we also just are not.
Muzzleloader opened the next day, didn't it? Or the day after? Either way, we had
2
to
days after,
get ready
yeah.
for more hunting.
Yeah. Tacos were perfect. Every Thanksgiving should just be tacos.
Venison tacos even.
Yep. Yeah. They were good.
Bear chili. We had that in there somewhere. Oh.
Yeah.
No corn. Weirdo.
It's good.
She's insane.
Guacamole too. It's good.
I've also been kicking around the idea of doing some live videos coming up pretty soon here. If you guys are interested in that, leave a comment or send us a message.
I don't know about how soon. Maybe in a few months.
Or weeks. We'll see.
Months.
Numbers are hard.
They would see all of this and hear our kid chomping on Cheerios and whining when he doesn't get something to work the way he wants it to work. I mean, if y'all want to see actual real life without the editing that I put into these videos,
It's life.
let us know.
And as usual, if you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. When the smoke clears, you'll find us here on GunSmoke Farmstead. See ya!
Bye.